Hey guys, I hope you are well. Today I thought I'd do a review video for you. It's coming up to bikini weather time, finally, and we're all starting to think about the silly little things like hair removal. So the reason why I wanted to try it was because there's quite a few downsides to other methods of hair removal. I find shaving, you just have to do it so regularly and you know, it's just really hard to keep up. Who's got time for that? Not me, that's for sure. And then with waxing, I can never do it myself at home. I can't get the wax off. If there's a trick, then let me know, but I can't do it at home. And going to a salon is kind of expensive, so that's a shame. Epilating is great if you can keep it up, but you've got to let the hair get really long, and I just don't want to have long hair for half the month. And also it is so painful. I remember the first time I did it, I was almost in tears. Epilating, yeah, it's great, it's long lasting, but it hurts. You get this amazing little gadget. It's really small, it just fits in the palm of your hand, so you don't need to worry about storing it. You have to plug it in when you're using it. I think there's a more expensive version where you don't have to plug it in, but to be honest, the cord is really long. I've got it plugged in over on the wall over there, and it's so long that I don't really see that there's any downside to it having a plug. You can use it on the underarm area, on the bikini line, on the lower leg, and even the upper lip, so this one is suitable for on the face if you did want to do hair removal in that area. I personally have just been using it on the lower leg and the underarm, and as I said, I started 4 months ago, so I feel like now's a really good time to share my review with you guys. And the product itself, it's got 5 different settings on the back, so you've got level 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and that's basically the strength of the light that will come out of the bottom here. I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous when I first tried it. I thought, oh my gosh, there's this like zapping light that comes out the bottom of it. I thought it might be quite painful, but I can confirm it is 100% pain-free. It can give off a little bit of heat, especially if you're going to do both of your lower legs. Then it takes about 15 or 20 minutes, so it can get quite hot, but there's absolutely no pain. So if you're thinking about not getting it because of that, don't worry, it's completely pain-free. Basically, you obviously have to have it plugged in, and then on the back you've got this button here, and this is not only the on and off button but also the strength button. So you hold it down and then keep pressing it until you get to the desired strength setting. So I've now got this on level 5, and you can hear it's making a whirring noise. That's pretty much just the fan unit that keeps it cool, nothing scary, nothing to worry about. And then on this side you've got a really big button, so you can't miss it, and it's this that you press down when you want to zap the skin. So the first thing that you have to do when you use it is shave your legs, and this for me is a major benefit because you don't have to let your hair grow really long, and basically you have a perfect excuse to be constantly hair free on your legs. So step 1 is to shave your legs. One little trick that I have started doing is to take a white eyeliner pencil to just draw some guidelines on my leg, because you don't want to zap the same area twice. So if you make some guidelines with, you could use any kind of eyeliner, just a cheap one, not waterproof because it might be hard to get off, but if you use something to just remind yourself where you've already zapped, then it's going to be a lot better. I'm drawing one long white line down the front of my leg, and I'm going to start by just holding down the button in the middle. If you keep holding it down as you move it, then it'll zap when it gets to the next area automatically, so you don't have to worry about keeping on pressing it. And then when the first line of hair removal is done, I just draw a line to remind myself where I've done, and then move on to the next section. So I guess what you guys really want to know is, does it work? Well, I've been using it for 4 months now, and within the first 2 months, I'd say I noticed that my hair was getting a lot finer, and there would be certain parts which were completely hair-free, but